Hello, Libra. So this segment of my channel is for those who are open to spirits and spiritual work. If you're not open to spiritual work, this segment of my channel may not be for you. Hopefully another segment of my channel is. But if you are open to spirits and working with spirits, the following messages will not resonate with every Libra, sun, moon, or rising. But it is my hope that these messages find those in need of them. So without further ado, Libra, welcome to your Spellcast. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra? What messages do you have for Libra? What will Libras be experiencing this new moon, this February new moon? What will Libra be experiencing or dealing with this February new moon, 22nd? Okay. I'm hearing struggling with inconsistency. Libra's inconsistency or others. A little bit of both. A little bit of both, depending on which Libra you are. Your own inconsistency and others. Okay, Spirit, give me a little bit more. Choices and having to make decisions as far as what? As far as the next step and which way to go. And even a relationship, whether or not to continue a relationship. For many of you, what I'm picking up on is a crossroads as far as whether or not you should continue a relationship from this point to this point forward. Or this could be lingering energy, but it's the energy I'm picking up on right now. And it's deciding if this relationship is in agreement with your path, with where you want to go and where you want to be 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. And this relation, it looks like for some Libras, this relationship looks like it has at least 1 to 2 years in, at least 1 to 2 years in. And for others, there's more time. There's definitely more time in. The Libras I'm picking up on could have as many as 20 years in. There's a bit of a crossroads. Okay, Spirit, give me some more insight about Libras. Health for you Libras, health can be better for the Libras I'm picking up on. Health can be better. And it's mainly lifestyle choices, slacking up on self-care, maintenance, healthy dietary choices, healthy workout routines, whereas some of you may have been consistent. What I'm picking up on is a little bit of just slacking with the self-care. Spirit, what other messages do we have? What will Libra be experiencing this February new moon? I'm just hearing where to go from here. I'm hearing where to go from here with what I've got. And I'm also hearing where to go from here with who's in my corner. And for some of you, I do see a separation. For some of you, this separation could be within this new moon cycle, from this February new moon up until the day before the March new moon. And for some of you, it'll be about within 6 months, or within, I would say, this eclipse, when this past eclipse runs out. So the December eclipse, I believe it's a January eclipse. Don't quote me on that. But when this eclipse cycle finishes out. But it looks to me that if a separation does occur, that it's one that you're either going to be okay with or that you decided on. And it will be enduring, meaning I don't see it going back to the partnership or back to that person in the future. Or, I mean, if you do, it'll be a long, long time from now, after a significant amount of growth and evolution has taken place. Your own growth and evolution. I do feeling stifled I do feel that. I am picking up on feeling stifled within either a relationship, could be a romantic relationship. I mean, it could definitely be a romantic relationship. Within a relationship or within a environment, one, or within a field, a career field. But I am picking up on a general feeling of feeling stifled. So there's a relationship, where to go. There's a feeling of being stifled. Expression, being stifled. Emotional expression, artistic expression, mental expression. Could be any form of expression. And growing out of that, meaning not really caring to appease people. Not really caring to make others feel comfortable at your expense. And wanting to walk in your truth more and experience life in your truth or from your truth. Spirit, give me some more insight. What will Libras be experiencing February? It's February new moon. Definitely making a decision. And it doesn't look like a hasty decision, as far as it looks like a change of direction. This decision doesn't look hasty. It may seem hasty to others, but it looks like it will be a long time in the making. So this decision looks like it could definitely come between this new moon, the first day of this new moon, up until the day before the new moon in March. And it may be subtle. It may be major. But it does look like a change of direction is going to take place. Spirit, what other messages do we should be taking notes so I can render your spellcast? And so give me 1 second. Okay. Whatever it is that you're deciding, it does look like you've meditated on it, you've thought it over, you've taken into consideration as many variables as you can. It does not look like a hasty decision. So, and it looks like one of those decisions where either you are allowing people to come on board with your choice, like, okay, I'm moving in this direction, you can, but it's moving out, or you are making a choice to distance yourself from certain environments, people, or a field, like a career, particular field of interest. All right, Spirit, what else do you have for Libra? Okay, so for some of you, for a small portion of you, there will be a bit of a small period of intense confusion, uncertainty about what to do. Uncertainty. Okay. There will be a bit of a confusion, uncertainty, a bit of a brief period of emotional distress right before, right before you head in a direction or attempt to try and decide which direction that is. There will be a brief period of emotional distress and uncertainty. So we'll go into your spellcast. Spirit, what can be done? So with where to go and what to do with who is in my corner. Spirit, what do we advise Libra to do with this? Okay, so for those of you who have thought about your shift, whatever shift this is, for those of you who have actually thought about it and thought about who you want to take with you, it looks good. So for those of you who are pretty much certain about what you want to do, sure about what you want to do, it looks good. Whatever this is, it looks good. I mean, go for it. It looks like it's within your best interest, and for your own good. So just go for it. But for those of you who are uncertain about where to go and what to do with who's in your corner, something simple, something really, really simple, really, really easy. Most of my suggestions will be really simple, easy suggestions that anybody of any level of experience with spiritual experience can do. So I say a 7-day candle. You can either do 7 candles or a 7-day candle. Okay. Or you can do, I would do 7 days. 7 days is enough time to reach the amount of clarity that you need for this. Of course, if you don't reach by on the 7th night, you can do 9 nights. Many of you will have that clarity on the 3rd night. But I would run, put it that way, a candle for 7 days. And I would sit this candle, or candles, you can do tea lights as well. It's okay if they go out before you sleep. But preferably a pillar, glass encased pillar candle, something that's going to continuously burn. So what you can do is you can keep a candle burning for 7 days. And each night, ask for the clarity that you seek so that you can make the right decision for you. So you can do the glass encased pillar candles. Those run about 3 to 5 days. What you do is right when it gets to the very bottom, it looks like it's going to burn out that night, you start another candle. So you essentially have 2 flames going at one time. So that when that one flame, when the candle you started burns out, you have the other candle going. But you can do that. And of course, next to it, you can write your options out and say, look, spirit guides, ancestors, guardians, archangels, whatever you work with, these are my options. You guys know my options, but these are my options. This is what I'm looking at. I need a little help deciding. Please provide me the clarity, the insight that I need in order to make the best decision for me. That's what I suggest with this. And for those of you who feel stifled, I'm picking up on feeling stifled because for whatever reason, you've chosen not to express yourself. Either you're in a position where you can't, or you've chosen not to, and it's causing this feeling of feeling stifled. So if you have expressed yourself and you're getting pushback, road opener. Something to open your roads to an environment, a place, a city, a country, living arrangements where you are free and open to live your truth and express yourself however it is that you do, however it is that you want to. So I would do something along the lines of opening your roads, road opener work, opening your roads so that you can get to be somewhere where you feel more free. Versus trying to manipulate and control everyone around you and in your space. Now, of course, if people are more tolerant, they just need a little push in the right direction. The relationship needs a little smoothing out, or you want some more understanding. You can think about lighting blue, purple, pink, white candles, blue, purple, or pink, or white candles with the names of the people under them that you want to understand you better, respect you more, understand you better, be more compassionate with you, and also more tolerant of creative expression in general. Now, for those of you who, for those of the Libras, that will be experience a brief but intense period of confusion and uncertainty as far as which path to take. I would say just a good old-fashioned white bath. They're common in, I believe, Santeria. You do a white bath, but basically a cooling bath to kind of bring everything down to center, to level, so that you can process your own emotions and feelings and desires better, more logically, when you aren't so overwhelmed. So a good 3-ingredient bath for this would be, let's see, spearmint. You can do sage. Spearmint, sage, and lavender. If you don't have spearmint, sage, and lavender, you can sub out one of those for rose. Spearmint, sage, lavender, rose, or hyssop is great. Or rue. Rue is great. Rue is a great 1-ingredient bath. But you can use just three of those ingredients for a nice calming, cooling, centering spiritual bath. And with this, you can do a full body bath. I mean, you pour it over your head, prepare it and pour it over your head, or you can do a head bath, a head wash, and go from there. And I would do a 3-day. If it's really, really intense, I would do a 3-day. Should be good 3-day with things cooling off and simmering down by the 3rd, 4th, 5th day. So that should hopefully allow you to process things better and make a more logical decision, or a better decision for a calmer heart space. Put it that way. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for your new moon spellcast on the 22nd to the 24th. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you next month for your March new moon spellcast. Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and share.